bend your knees, but she can take a load. Taking that ass till she can't no more. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor, give me some more. It's money on the floor, she's taking the Lord. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. There's 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 money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got ass and hips. She twerk that shit like she trying to pay her rent. She like cats and trips, moving fast and shit. She love you a long time if you get a girl tip. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Wiggle that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. There's money on the floor. She's taking it all. There's money on the floor. Give me some more. There's money on the floor. 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 Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor. She taking the Lord. It's money on the floor. Give me some more. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. Woo! Woo! Okay. 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 Woo. What's good, Crown family? What's poppin'? This is the official Kingpin, and this is the home of the lituation, okay? I had to put the protective gear back on, okay? I was up in here dusting, okay? I was up in here dusting. Y'all know that this is a dust-free zone, okay, oh, period. So I wasn't up in here doing much of anything, okay, oh, period. I was up here doing shit because it's already dusted up in this hole, okay, oh, period. What's good, everybody? This is the official Kingpin, and this is the home of the lituation, where we keep it what? Lit. Okay? Okay? On period. I'm back in my Dustbuster outfit. I'll probably be wearing this up and through Halloween, okay? Especially with all the rusty dusties out today, okay? Especially with all the rusties and dusties out here pushing dust and confusion all around, okay? Today on Dusted and Busted, okay? Today on Dusted and Busted, okay? We're going to be discussing Tank, okay? Who's ready for the lituation? Drop some crowns in the comments. Drop some crowns in the comments, okay? I had to put back on the Dustbuster Dusty Bitch Protective Kit, okay, for this one, okay? Because this is some dusty ass shit, okay? This is some dusty shit, okay? I had to put back on my protective gear, okay? Because this is some dusty shit here. Who's ready for the lituation? Who's here? What's good, everybody? Drop some crowns in the comments. Drop some crowns in the comments. This is the official Kingpin. Okay, let's get into this lituation. Let's get into the lituation. Okay? Dusted and busted. Dusted and busted. Okay? Some of y'all already know. Okay, but Tank recently did an interview on Angela Yee's lip service, okay? On Angela Yee's lip service podcast, okay? And on this podcast, Tank basically states that, you know, if a man gives another man fellatio twice, okay, that does not mean
that he's gay. That's what they said. That's what they said. They was over there making up new rules, okay? They was making up new rules, okay, on homosexuality, okay? Tank says 3 dicks and you're out, okay? After 3 dicks, that means you're gay. You're gay after 3 dicks. Angela Yee and the rest of the lip service crew, including Tank, said after 3 dicks, you're gay. They over there making new bylaws and shit. They over there making new bylaws and shit. They said 3 dicks and you're out. 3 dicks and you're gay, okay? And I just think that this is some of the most dusty shit, okay? This is some of the most dusty shit ever said, okay? These fucking bandwagoners just hopping on the bandwagon, okay? They're just bandwagoners hopping on the bandwagons. This is some dusty ass shit. Don't y'all think this is some dusty ass shit? None of them are a part of the homosexual community, but they feel the need to make bylaws and address topics. Y'all need to sit y'all ass down somewhere. We don't need no more advocates in the community, okay? We don't need no more advocates in the community because these rusty, dusty niggas that's standing up need to sit down somewhere, okay? These rusty dusties need to sit down somewhere. We don't need no more advocates in the community because y'all making it up. Y'all making it up, okay? Tank, we kind of gave you the side eye. We kind of gave you the side eye when you were on the Breakfast Club talking about you like to get your booty ate, okay? Everyone gave you the side eye, okay? When you were on the Breakfast Club and you said that you like to get your little dusty taint ate, okay? But this right here set off all the alarms in the palace, okay? This set off all the alarms in the palace. The lights just started flashing red. I started hearing whistles and sirens and shit. This set off all the alarms, okay? What does he mean that a man who sucks another man's penis twice is not gay? Where is he getting his reasoning? Okay, where is he getting his reasoning? The fact that you're thinking about sucking another man's penis, okay, that makes you gay, okay? Homosexuality is not just in the action, okay, but it's also in the thought, okay? Stop bandwagoning because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sit your ass down somewhere. Did nobody ask your rusty, dusty, old, gaping, booty hole ass to say anything? Sit your ass down. You and Malik Yoba go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner because I'm not about to play. Nobody asked your ass to stand up. Okay, what's good, everybody? This is the official King Pain, and this is the home of the lituation. Okay, it's time Tank, Malik Yoba, and all of them take a stance in the corner, okay? Because then nobody asks your ass to advocate for our entire community, okay? You over there making up new rules and bylaws and shit. You sound stupid. You sound stupid, rusty, and dusty, okay? This is some dusty ass shit. Okay? Always trying to capitalize on the LGBT community, okay? Don't use our community as bait. Do not use the community as bait, okay? If you don't want to be an advocate, okay, if you're not ready to stand in the gap, sit your ass down or go stand in the corner. Okay, on period. I'm just tired of this shit. Everyone wants to be an advocate. Okay, Malik Yoba talk about, oh, somebody needed to put the target on their back. I'm gonna take a stance. No, sit your ass down. Okay. I mean, what's wrong with being gay? Soon as these men get called homosexual, they feel away. We don't need no advocates that feel away. We don't need no advocates that feel away. I'm just saying. I'm on Dust Patrol today. I'm on Dust Patrol. The Dust Buster is here to bring the pain on period, okay? Tank out here contributing to all the dust, the turmoil, and the confusion, okay? Got all this dust in the air. Got all this dust in the air. That's why I had to put my protective gear back on. I had to put the protective gear back on because take out here circulating dust around. Because this is some dusty ass shit. These straight men, alleged straight men out here trying to capitalize off the community, okay? So I'm back on Dust Patrol, okay? I'm back on Dust Patrol. Period. Oh, you gotta keep these dusty holes up off of me, okay? If you see any dusty holes in the comments, okay, Crown Family, y'all already know what to do. Escort their ass that way, okay? So what the official campaign did recently, okay, I went and I checked my block list, and the block list was like long. It was very long, okay? So I did this, I did something that I'm probably not going to do very often. The next time I do this is probably going to be next year sometime, okay? So if your ass end up back on this block list, okay, don't email me, don't call me, wait your turn, okay? Because, I don't have time to be checking the block list all the time, okay? So I've taken everybody off the block list, okay? Everyone. And as I stated, I don't control the comments. I don't be in the comments like that. I entrust my moderators to control the comments, okay? So if your ass get blocked, you blocked. Until next year around this time where I feel generous and I decide to unblock everyone, okay? Moderators, okay? I've seen that you guys blocked a lot of content creators, okay? The only thing that I'm going to ask is that you do not block any other content creators, okay? Content creators are free to come over here and say whatever they feel they need to say, okay? On period, because we're unbothered. Okay, on period. Okay, so this is the official campaign. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. Back to the lituation. Who's ready for the lituation? Drop some crowns in the comments, okay? Tank says that if a man sucks another man's D, okay, that don't make him gay. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does make him gay, okay? For one, that means that you've tried. You tried it before, okay? For two, that means that you think about it. You think about it, okay? And for three, that means that you're attracted to men, okay? Period. Period. Okay? Earlier this year, you said you like to get your booty hole tampered with. And it raised a lot of flags. It raised a lot of flags. It didn't set off the alarms in the palace, but you definitely raised a lot of flags, okay? Just because you macho don't mean that you're straight, okay? It doesn't. If you tried dick before, that means that you like it and you think about it. You like dick too, okay? Shout out to the Dick 2 movement, okay? Stop contributing to all the dust and the confusion in the world, okay? Out here got these young men thinking that, it's okay to suck D. And all this to promote album sales. He's just trying to promote his music, okay? He want to stay relevant. He want to stay relevant. He want to promote his music. He want to capitalize off the LGBT community, okay? He knew that if he said some sketch shit, that it would be all over the blogs. Look, Tank, if you want to stay in the closet, stay in there. Ain't nobody forcing you out the closet, okay? At this point, nobody cares. What, you 60 years old now? Look, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's what, 2020? It's almost 2020, okay? It's not a big thing anymore. Nobody cares, okay, if you like dick too, okay? But when you're out here spreading your legs on the Breakfast Club, okay, it's kind of hard for people to believe anything else, okay? I mean, what did you expect us to think? You know exactly what you're doing, okay? What, you've been in the game, what, 6 decades now? I don't know. It's been a long time. 4 decades. Okay, anyway. There's not too many openly gay men in the music industry. So you already know, okay? You already know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, okay? What's good, everybody? Let me check what's going on in these comments. He know what he's doing. There's not no openly gay men out there in the music industry that's doing big things. I'm gonna say, you're right. Tank just talks too much. He sees himself as an intellect when he needs to stick to singing. He definitely needs to stick to singing, okay? Shout out to the Dick 2 movement, okay? Somebody said, I don't check for his greasy ass, okay? He definitely greasy, okay? He definitely greasy, okay? Beautiful Chanel said, what's a real straight man, okay? Girl, forget about titles. So let's just forget about titles, okay? Let's just forget about titles. Titles are not important. Somebody said, open up the call-in lines. I'm definitely going to open up the call-in lines. Look, if you want to call in, the call-in number is 209-707-7143. I'm going to open up the call-in lines in just a moment here. But I have some more to say. I have some more to say regarding this situation. Okay, I've just got a little discombobulated. I'm looking for. So, hold on. Let me get back on because it's getting dusty in the comments. I'm starting to see the dust come through. Okay, so Tank, okay, is trying to attach himself to this whole trans attracted mess that Malik Yoba started, okay? Look, the truth, okay, is the truth, and the truth shall set you free, okay? Look, men, okay, and this might hurt a few people's feelings, okay? This might hurt a few people's feelings, but I don't mind hurting people's feelings, okay? I do not, okay? Let me remove this so y'all can see my lips, okay? Men, okay, who are attracted to other men, okay? Even if they are women now, okay? Are gay. Are gay. You're gay. It's gay, okay? What's wrong with it, okay? Living your truth. It don't make no sense that you're a part of this community this whole time, and then you get the snip, the tuck, and the surgeries, and then all of a sudden, you're a straight woman. No. You're still a part of the LGBT community, okay? Period. Out here contributing to all the confusion in the world, okay? So, Yes, Tank definitely likes dick too, okay? Shauna Brooks, okay, who is a well-known trans woman, okay, outed Tank, okay? She states that Sydney Starr from Love and Hip Hop ate his booty like groceries, okay? In her words, okay, he was getting his Pillsbury cakes munched on, okay, by Sydney Starr. This nigga like dick too, okay? Shout out to the Dick 2 movement, okay? I'm not about to play with Tank, okay? A trans woman came out and said that he likes his booty hole tampered with and destroyed, okay? Tank said it himself, okay? He said that he likes his hole tampered with, okay? He likes his hole destroyed, okay? He said no toys, okay? Allegedly. But he likes for somebody to come down there and feast, okay? To go down below and get it in, okay? He definitely likes his booty hole destroyed, okay? And at this point, who cares? Don't nobody care, Tank. Don't nobody care. It's 2020, okay? It's 2020. What's the big deal, okay? Over there trying to compare homosexuality to construction. Construction? Really? No. No, it's not like construction. It's more like food. You know what I'm saying? It's more like food. You like what you like. And at this point, nobody cares. See, the problem is these men don't have a problem sleeping with other men, okay? They just don't want to be called gay. They just don't want to be called gay. It's not up until the point you call them gay that they have a problem, okay? They don't want to be looked at differently. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be different. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be looked at differently in society. Girl, did I tell you to wait? Shout out to the call-in number. This is a block call. What's popping? Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Private number. Hello? Don't know what's going on. Let me see. Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on one second. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Why are you doing that? Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Give me just 1 second. Hold 1 second, y'all. 1 second. There's money on the floor. Okay, on period. I have to put my desk protective kit back on. Okay? Because this is some dusty shit. This is some dusty shit right here. Okay. Now I should be able to do it. Give me just 1 second, caller. I'm sorry about this. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Say something.
Can you hear me?
I can't. Oh, you know what? I can't hear you. All right. There you go. Go ahead. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're good?
We're good. We're good.
Okay, so I'm just calling because I'd like to comment on your video today and what the topic at hand is with Tank.
Okay, what's going on?
So this is just my opinion. I'm a woman, and I just have to tell y'all a little something because women know. Women, I want to say about 85 to 90% of us know that men like to do very sexual things that some women are just not willing to do. It's almost like it's kind of in them where they have these fantasies, these things that they want to live out and do. I want to say almost all men, straight men, have these things they want to do that the public would consider radical and just kind of rebellious. And now that social media has become like a lot more open, some are slipping up out of out of the shadows and talking a little too much about what a lot of men really do want to do. A lot of them do look for, you know, certain kind of pleasures that are just taboo to a lot of women, that we would look at them like that is just not something I'm into. And so if you just look at their phone and go through their, I don't know if YouTube will censor it, PORN history, you'll probably find some things you would have never thought you'd find, because there are a lot of things they want to do and that some women are not willing to do. And so sometimes they go and mess around with men, or sometimes they'll mess around with trans women, or sometimes women will fulfill some of those fantasies. Like Tank was saying that the girl did all these things to him. He probably really likes those things. Maybe not from men, but from women, and maybe from men. But he's just kind of talking a little too much and putting it out there because he's feeling a little too comfortable. But then when he pulls back, like, okay, the public is not ready to talk about the things that men really want to do, that some women are just not into. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yes. See, these men be okay with everything up until the point where you ask them, you know, are you attracted to men? You know what I'm saying? Because that seems a little gay.
And they're afraid of that title. Like, they want to do some things that are considered radical and rebellious that I guess would be considered gay. And once they hear those kind of titles, it's like they immediately like back into their shell. Like, what's his name? Malik Yoba. Mm-hmm. He thought by coming and just being a little open for some people who are not really ready for that truth, now it's kind of backfiring on him, because he thought that the people were a little more open-minded these days, but they're really not when it comes to sexual things, when it comes to the bedroom. Like, some things that are revealed beyond that, when it becomes public, it's like, oh, so that's what you're into. So that's what you really do. Okay. And he's more concerned about females' opinions, because the men confront like they don't think about some of those things too, or have not done some of those things too. But the women are kind of like, whoa, that's kind of heavy for me.
And you know what I think? I think that if you don't want people commenting on your sex life, you should keep it to yourself. Okay, exactly. He's a married man. If your wife like to eat your ass, okay, if your wife like to munch on your booty like groceries, keep that shit in the bedroom, okay? Because your wife is not out here on national TV talking about, yeah, I eat Tank's booty all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's probably really at home embarrassed. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because he said too much. Just like Malik Yoba's family is a little embarrassed. He said too much. Like, sometimes, even I don't care how far back in time you go, speaking about your sexual fantasies that you do in the bedroom beyond what you're watching on PORN, because that's what a lot of men do, and it's a very huge and booming industry, and it's not just regular missionary stuff going on, it's some other stuff. Okay. It's a wild stuff, and that stuff is coming from the imaginations mainly of men.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So him saying the sucking of the D thing, you know what? He may have experienced that once or twice in his life. He's not going to say it. He's not going to talk about it. But in his mind, he's not gay. Just like Malik Yoba feels like, oh, well, these are women. These are women. But there's something else to that woman that you like that us don't have. And it's rebellious to you. It's a fire type of like burning that makes you feel like you're just being so nasty and naughty inside. And a regular, I guess, if that's not the right word to say, regular woman can't give that and do that for you, because we're not doing something that's unthinkable to him. So that's my opinion on it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for calling in and giving your opinion. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Period. Period. Okay. I love to hear from the callers. I love to hear from you guys out there. So if you want to call in, go ahead and call in. The call-in number is up on the screen, 209-707-7143. Hank is gay. Hank is gay. Incoming call. All the way from Pennsylvania. What's good?
Hey, what's going on?
What's good, caller?
Okay, so I wanted to touch on that this topic about Tank and his little situation. Me personally, I kind of agree with him when it comes to like, okay, I know this seems kind of odd, but I feel like the idea of being a homosexual, right, is supposed to be same-sex attraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole idea of being a homosexual is an entire lifestyle. It's not just a few moments of pleasure. This is someone that you look at as you would look at a woman, as a heterosexuals, and look at, you know, the opposite sex. Homosexuals look at the same sex as somebody who they can spend the rest of their life with, someone who they will wake up with, someone who they will live for, someone they probably would even die for.
I have to disagree, caller. Homosexuality is not just an action or a lifestyle. It's also a thought.
I just said, no, I agree with you. That's what I just said. I compared it to heterosexuality. Heterosexuality is an entire way of being. It's who you are. It's what you believe in your heart. When you see the opposite sex, it's specifically somebody who you're in love with, you are willing to move mountains for them. You're willing to do all these things for them. It's more than just a sexual act. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay, yes, getting your penis blown by a dude once or twice is a homosexual act. But I can't put you in a full homosexual spectrum if you're not willing to be with a man. No. And live with a man and marry a man and love a man the same way you would love a woman.
I disagree because, you know, there's men out there in, you know, married men, you know, in relationships that think about other men all the time. You know what I'm saying? They never act on it, but they think about it. Those men are gay too.
But why they have to be gay if they have an attraction to the opposite sex? Isn't gay just being attracted to the same sex?
It's to be attracted to the same sex. And I mean, if you're attracted, I mean, some people are attracted to both.
I understand that, but would that make them gay? Because I associate being gay with being homosexual, with being the same sex attracted, meaning that you don't have no desire for. I know men who say they have never slept with women and have no desire to sleep with women. Those are people who are homosexual. They identify with being homosexual. They have no desire to even participate in heterosexual acts. And then I've known some men who've had heterosexual experiences with females, and they decided they tried it a couple of times. They didn't like it, so they stayed homosexual. Am I to say that they could possibly be heterosexual because they tried it a few times?
Absolutely. They're bisexual because they tried it a couple times.
But if that's not who they, I mean, bisexuality is a way of being. It's almost like with the bisexual, they're always going to have the desire to sleep with either or. A homosexual does not have a desire to sleep with either or. They desire to sleep with just the same sex. So my thing is that if you participate in an act, maybe once or twice, and decide that you don't like it, you just explore your sexuality a little bit, you try something different, you decide you don't like it, you no longer do it, why is it that you now have to be something that you don't identify with, like being gay? Like if you don't identify with being gay, you desire to wake up with a woman, you desire to marry a woman, you desire to live your life out with a woman. Why do you now have to have this stigma over your head because you tried something twice just to see if it was something you would like?
Because, Carla, I live in the real world. I live in this society. You know what I'm saying?
Judgment world?
That world, that's the world that I live in. And women back me up. Women in the comments back me up, because you guys know that if you guys are in a relationship with the man and he comes out and tells you that I think about sucking dick, y'all not going to talk to him no more. Y'all going to leave him alone.
That's perception, because I think more so people have confessed that they've had experiences with the opposite sex, and as long as it stays between them, a lot of times they don't even move forward, with breaking up. A lot of women I know will say, oh, I could never deal with a man who admitted that he slept with a man before. But there's some women out there who can actually say, look, you tried something, you're not with me no more, you're with me, and all I'm focusing on is how you treat me and your devotion and commitment to me. As with any new relationship, if it's focused on monogamy, you should be focused on you and that new person. Your past should not be controlling your future.
I feel like, Carla, if you're straight, you're straight. And straight men don't think about sucking D. Like, you're never going to consider it, because it's not a thought in your head. I want to have. No, you've been thinking about it, so that's why you did it. And you think about it, you tried it, you didn't like it. Maybe you didn't like that encounter, but it's going to cross your mind again. It's going to cross your mind sometime again in this life. You're going to, exactly. You're going to try it again, and you're going to try it again until you find a dick that you like. You're going to keep trying dick until you find a dick that you like, okay?
I'm talking about what Tank said. You tried it once. He said maybe, the first time it wasn't that good. So you said, I'll try it one more time. And you find out, maybe this is not me. Maybe I thought this was something I could, because we live in a world now where there's a lot more acceptance. There's a lot more sexual fluidity. You see a lot more homosexual scenes on TV. Before, you didn't see these type of scenes on TV. So believe it or not, the art of seeing is the art of, inspiring. Now, you could be a heterosexual, but you done seen a couple of scenes that maybe had you cross your mind once, I wonder how it would be to be with a dude. And then you participate in that act and you try it, and it don't do anything for you. So you say, what this ain't me. You may never tell your wife, or never tell, not your wife, you may never tell a woman in life that you participated in this act. But if you were to tell her, when I was 17 or when I was 18 or maybe when I was 21 in college, I tried something with a dude, I didn't like it, and that was it. Or am I to now hold this over your head forever and put you in the category as being gay, knowing you have no desire to be with men, knowing you never plan on being with a man again, knowing that the whole act is a turnoff to you? Am I now to have you walk around being something that you do not identify as? That's my biggest thing. It's the title of it all. We label people with titles that is already, as a gay man, you've already experienced the struggle of that title. You've already been through the ridicule and the homophobia, and you worked to be able to come out and say that you're gay. Why give that title to a heterosexual man or a man who doesn't identify with being homosexual? Why give him that title? He didn't earn that title. He doesn't wear that as a badge of honor. He doesn't live his life proud in that moment. So why give that to him?
Because he's actively thinking about it. He doesn't have to live in that lifestyle. You know what? A lot of people, these men, they stay closeted, and they stay closeted, and they don't want to be out because the way that other people look at them. But they're thinking about it all the time. But thinking
it's not about the thought, it's the act.
No, it's about the thought. If you go into a Christian church, Tank claims to be Christian. He outed a minister and stuff for sending him, explicit tapes to his email or whatever. He outed this whole man for being gay, and he was trying to stand up for the church and stuff. If you go to these Christian churches, they preach about thoughts and stuff like that. And if you think about having sex with another man, you're gay.
To me, I can't. can't identify somebody with just thinking about something. There's a lot of women who have think about sleeping with a woman. Does that make them a lesbian? No. So why is it when it comes to a man, the thought of it just immediately? I think what I personally feel is that homosexuality sometimes is associated with femininity. And a lot of times when you're a masculine man, people don't want a masculine man who is normally defined as being heterosexual to be homosexual. They have to feminize him in some way to make it socially acceptable for a masculine heterosexual man to have an explore. If he explored, just like Chink said, he like having his buddy by a woman. But women will look, some women will come out and men will say, well, that's a gay act. Why is it a gay act? Anything you do with a woman is heterosexual. Gay people don't own sexual positions, just like straight people don't own sexual positions. So how can we now say that just because you did something with a woman that, you know, like have your buddy or probably even had your butt pet, you know, played with? How can we now say that, okay, because homosexuals are known for doing that, that position belongs to them? It doesn't. It belongs to whoever wants to explore it. And if you're doing it with the opposite sex, it is a heterosexual act. It doesn't become a homosexual act until there is the same sex is involved. So
yeah, you're right when you say that the lifestyle is there for, you know, you to explore if you decide that you want to. But the reason why women shame men when they come out, you know, about, you know, being attracted to men or wanting to do things with men is because it starts up here. You know what I'm saying? It starts up here. You've been thinking about it. You just don't wake up one day and say, I want to suck a dick. You've been thinking about it. It's been in your head for a long time, and now you want to act on it.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you just wake up. What I'm saying is that it is probably because of the world that we live in, and I'm just being realistic. You turn on the TV, mostly every show now has a gay role. There's either two lesbians or two homosexuals, and we're watching TV. Most of the time when we watch these movies or we read these books, these thoughts are processed in our heads subliminally. So it may cross your mind like, I wonder how it feels, because women always say that a man know how a man want to be pleased. Women always say men always say a man know how a man want to be pleased. That's what a lot of these gay guys say. And a woman always say a woman knows how a woman wants to be pleased. So in the mentality of it all, it may have crossed your mind, but you're not, to me, considerably gay until you act upon it. Now, once you act upon it, then you are participating in gay sex. But do I qualify you as being a homosexual? I don't know. I think gay sex, being a homosexual, is more than just having physical sexual encounter. I think being a homosexual is an entire being, meaning that you are, when you look at a man the way a man will look at a woman. You want to be with this man. You want to love this man. You can wake up to this man. You can go to sleep to this man. A man who just participated in one sexual favor is not, and no longer does it again. He's not going to look at you the way you may, as a gay man, you may be looking at him. And I'm quite sure you know what I mean when I say that. Like, you know, a lot of these gay guys who say they mess with guys on the down low, most of the time it's just sex. They don't have the same desire to be with them the way that gay guy desires to be with them. You know what I mean? They just want a sexual encounter. Bam, hit it. They may not see you for months at a time.
But they still come back every single time.
But if they come back, it is just for sex. They don't love you. They don't have a desire to love a man. Don't you think being a homosexual is more than just a physical act?
See, I know what you're trying to do, caller. What you're trying to do, you're trying to add another letter to the LGBTQ spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Because gay is not a gay. You cannot pick gay in a box. It's the whole spectrum. That's why we have all the letters.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So why is it that when Tank say, okay, the blowjob thing, and then when he went on the Breakfast Club and he more elaborated on the homophobia, and a lot of people say, well, I don't think it's homophobia because that's just my opinion. Well, the form of homophobia is to judge and have a prejudice against homosexuals or same-sex people. So even to judge or having to judge someone and say, "Ew, they're gay," or have a disdain towards it, you are committing a form of homophobia. So when people say like, "Oh, I can't imagine him doing that," ill, he got a wife, ill, you know, that's a disdain, that's a dislike. That is a form of homophobia. So if you can't just say, okay, well, that's him and it works for that relationship, because this is a man who is married, who I believe Tank is just a man who is comfortable in his sexuality. He's been around gay people probably all of his life. He grew up in the church. Then he turned around and became a musician, and we know the entertainment industry is filled with homosexuals. So he's come to be comfortable with being around homosexuals, and some of them may be even his friends. So he has a different approach to it. Like, hold on, if I did say I did perform that act, are y'all really judging me because I did something and I tried something and I'm open enough to say that that's something I did or tried?
Absolutely.
I think that's when it became a problem. And then a lot of gay people, they would, you know, yeah, he is gay, he is gay, he is gay. A gay man is not going to be outwardly married to a woman. That is a man on the DL, but a gay man is going to be comfortable enough to say he's a gay man. If Tank come out and say he's a gay man today, I don't know if it would affect his career, because from what I'm seeing, it's helping a lot of people's careers. So if he was to come out and say I'm a bisexual man, he could easily win right now. He just came out with an album. The album is good, and he's coming out as a bisexual man. Now he can tackle two markets, because women is still going to love his music as well. And now the gay men is going to love him for being able to be a part of the LGBT community. So he would win by coming out and saying he was a gay man. But he's saying that I have friends or people he probably know who have told him that they experiment with men, but they don't identify as being gay. Who are we to tell these people that they are now gay if they don't identify as being it? I think being gay is so much more than just having sex. I think being gay is an entire way of being. You wake up, you live, you know?
I hear you.
That's all I'm saying, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. You know what I mean? Thank you for letting me come
Someone has a question for you before you go.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments wants to know, what is your orientation? Are you straight, bi, or gay?
See, me personally, I don't prefer titles, but
that's
I will
the world
say
that we live in. We live in a world.
I know.
Titles.
I hate titles.
And that's the reason for this whole conversation.
Myself.
That's the whole reason for this conversation, is because we live in a society of titles. Okay.
I know, unfortunately. So I guess I would qualify as being maybe a bisexual male.
Okay. That's
I have a desire for both sex. But if I'm in a relationship committed, I'm normally committed to one. I have told my female counterparts that I have experimented with men or been in relationships with men, and they genuinely tend to, you know, say, okay. One girl did freak out, I ain't gonna front. But most of them, a couple of women that I've told, they was cool with it. They didn't make a big deal out of it, because I think the women that I told, they've had experiments with women. So they didn't really flip out about it because they understood they were bisexual as well. But, you know, that's a part of life. That's the reason why I feel like with the Tank thing, I hate that people just say he's gay, because I don't identify as a gay man. I would say I was bisexual if I was to label myself anything. So why is it that we saying that Tank is gay when obviously he's not just attracted to men? He's attracted to women.
Okay, you're right. Let me get the title straight. Okay, thank you for calling and correcting me, Quality. He is bisexual. Okay.
Which he's not bi anything.
Which in a woman's eyes, he
didn't admit to sleeping with a man. He's not bisexual. At least I don't know, because he didn't admit to it. He said that he was putting a statement out there. It was a big. I saw the lipstick with Angela Lee. He actually said that it was about lies. It was based around lies. And if you tell what makes a person a liar, if you tell one lie or two lies, does that mean after the second lie, are you considered a liar? Or are you a liar after you lied the first time? You know, so that's what it was based around. So when Angela Yee was the one who brought up the dick thing, and when she brought that up, that's when he said, well, maybe, okay, so if you suck 1 or 2 dicks, does that make you a homosexual? So she kind of tricked him by blowing the dick thing in it. And then after that, he just was like, you know what? I don't like the way I'm being judged by making that statement because I know people who are homosexual. And I feel like that's a form of homophobia because women were literally really willing to cancel him just because he put that statement out. And it wasn't even about him being gay. It was just about a situation of what constitutes a person to be a liar.
And see, my problem is just as quick as these men stand up, they be ready to sit their ass down. Don't make no comments on the community if you don't want to take the heat. Don't sit up here, make new bylaws and shit for what makes a man gay if you don't want to be persecuted. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up and let's talk about heterosexuality. If you identify as a heterosexual man,
I personally don't think Tank cared. Like, Tank done already performed in front of he performed at Black Gay Pride. I seen him in DC. He performed at a Black Gay Pride. He doesn't care. I think he's so past that. I think people care more than he cares. Because he obviously doesn't care. If he's going to come on national television and tell people that he like getting his buddy, knowing that that's normally not normal acts for a heterosexual man, he does not care. But society puts the pressure on you to categorize yourself. So now he's like, okay, well, I'm telling you, I have never had a sexual act with a man. But if I did, why are y'all judging me? Why are y'all putting this stigma on top of me or anyone who wants, to be honest with themselves?
Because he likes to advocate.
Is what it kind of creates that DL mindset where if I tell you something and you give me the foundation for me to be honest, I'll be honest. But if you give me the foundation that you're going to be judging and critical and, I may not tell you something because I don't want to be, we all have a fear of rejection. So some people don't, express that part of themselves because they don't want to be rejected, especially if they've developed their feelings for someone. They love someone. They don't want no one rejecting them or judging them based on an act, on something they did once or twice in their entire life.
So so if someone hides it very well, they hide it very well. They never act on it, but they think about it all the time. That they're straight, right?
No, I don't. If they're thinking about it all the time, I mean, no, obviously, because it's like it's something they need to obviously deal with. Because if it's on your mind more than coochie is on your mind, then yeah, I mean, you might.
I think that
definitely be a homosexual. But if you are a man who likes coochie and you like, booty or peen or whatever it is that you into, you could be in a relationship and be committed to one. Like I said, if I'm in a relationship with a female, I'm dedicated to that female. I'm not thinking about. I may have thought about, a dude, but I'm not going to act on it. I'm focused on the woman that I'm in love with. I have an attraction to both, but I'm focusing on the person that I'm committed to at that time. So with me, it may be a little different than it is for, I don't want to label myself as, being, gay when I know obviously I like women.
Caller, you almost made me forget what I was about to say. So, where was I at? This caller over here, you just talking, taking over the show. See, what happened was, Tank is not being honest with himself, and
no, don't do that.
And then what a lot of these men do too is, they get in these relationships with these women, and then they go sleep with these men or whatever. And then we were talking about thoughts, and we were talking about the thought of sleeping with a man. So if you're in this relationship with a woman, right? So you're in a relationship with a woman, and you go out and you sleep with men, and then you go back and lay with that woman. You don't think that they're thinking about that time that they was with that man? Like, there's a certain amount of guilt associated with it, especially if you're hiding it from your significant other. They're thinking about this shit every time they interact with their wife. In the back of their head, if she ever find out that I was with this nigga, then we're done.
I think, me personally, I think that anytime you cheat, you should be guilty. Whether you cheating with a man or whether you cheating with a woman. Anytime you choose to have another sexual person, and be intimate with another being outside of the relationship and commitment that you made, you should feel guilty. I don't think that really constitutes with just, you cheating on a woman with a man. I think that constitutes on you cheating, period.
But we're talking about cheating with men. We're talking about men on men action. Okay, we're talking about the DL man. We're talking about gay and bisexual men in society. Okay.
Yeah, bisexual men. That's why I say, okay, LGBT, I don't think the B is respected in the LGBT. That's why I personally don't like to be looped into that LGBT. Because people can respect the lesbian, they can respect the gay, they can respect the transsexual, but they really don't respect the bisexual. I think bisexuals are always either, if you're a woman, you could be bisexual, that's a double standard. But if you're a man, you automatically have to be gay. And to me, I think that's completely unfair, because if I desire women, I like women. I love women. Like, I've always, women with my, I lost my virginity to a woman. I love women. Like, I've always had an attraction to every part of a woman. But, I also like men too. I just don't like, but why, but society is telling me that if I like men, that I gotta just be with men. I can't be with women. But then I meet women and I tell them, I don't, I tell them the truth, and they still be down.
You know why bisexuals lose a lot of respect? Bisexuals lose a lot of respect. And I'm not saying this about you, but a lot of bisexuals lie. They lie because they're afraid of what people think. Okay? And it's because everybody has a general idea of how others will react, if you come out. And, but especially for bisexual
men.
If
you come out and say I'm a bisexual and someone says that you're gay, they're not accepting what you're saying. I think that's the biggest problem here. Everywhere I turn, every time this topic comes up with Tink, the first thing people say is he's gay, he's gay, he's gay. He is married to a woman who he is having sex with. He has 4 children. This man is using his pipe on women. He is not just sleeping with men. So even if he was to have slept with a man, why are we calling him gay when we know that he's not gay?
Gay is the umbrella term for the LGBT community. Everyone in the LGBT community is gay. Gay is the umbrella term. It's not,
he's gay. Gay is a homosexual. You know what they mean. Gay is in a man who sleeps with a man.
They're using gay as the umbrella term. Yes, he's bisexual. Yes, it's public data that he is a married man, but he's out here pushing homosexual innuendos, okay?
Well, he's out here being inclusive. I think that we need more heterosexual people to stand up and say, like, even if my homie is gay, I'm not going to judge him for being that way. If my homie is bisexual, I think the biggest issue that we have in society is with gay men is that most gay men can't be friends with straight men without something going on. And we know that's not true, but society creates these narratives that only fit that, one margin. It's like, if you're a straight man, if I'm a straight man and I have a gay friend and we're able to have a lot of things in common. Sports, we may, work out. We may have sports in common. We may just like, the same video games, a bunch of activities that we have in common. But we are just, I'm straight. I'm not attracted to men. Women or someone with society would say that it's impossible to be for a man to be straight and a man to be gay and them to have a relationship outside of sex. And then
that's not true. I have so many. I'm a barber, by the way, and I have so many straight friends. So I know that's true. Sometimes I get that, you know what I'm saying? And I always get it from like the ghetto ratchet bitches. It's not like everyone thinks that. But say, I'm hanging out with one of my straight friends and, I end up bumping into one of my ratchet ghetto homegirls. They always think whoever I'm with, I'm talking to or whatever. But most of the time, that's not the case. I just have a lot of straight friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree. And that's the reality. Like, I have mostly All my friends are straight. I might have like about two dudes I know that identify as being gay. One of them was a girl that I used to talk to, her brother. We became cool. And then another one I had met, at the gym. And he's cool. He's a cool dude. He is gay identified. But, he's just a cool dude. But,
So is he gay or is he bisexual?
Who, the dude for the gym?
Yeah, because...
No, he's gay. He's gay. He said it. He's masculine, but he's gay, So, but he identifies as being gay. Like, if you ask him, like, what he's into, he'll be like, I like men. Like, he don't sleep with women at all. But me, I like the other one, the boy that I'm cool with, I used to talk to his sister. He made me kind of open to be at least honest with his sister. Because, he was gay. And I expressed to him first, because I felt comfortable talking to him about it, obviously, because he's a gay man. And I wanted to tell his sister that I was bisexual. So when he explained to me, like, just tell her, it'll be best if you tell her. So when I told her, she was cool with it. And, we dated for like 3.5 years. So it happens, but she never told nobody else. And see, that's the thing. It's like when she never told nobody in her family, it was just like something that me, her, and her brother knew. And I'm not shouting into the rooftops like, oh, I'm bisexual, because most people don't respect bisexuals. They really don't. They have this stigma that if you are bisexual, you are just using it as you're really just gay. You really want to be with a man at the end of the day.
You don't see why. You don't see why bisexuals get the disrespect that they do, or why they, they're looked at different. Because just like you said, you guys were in this relationship, but y'all chose to hide the fact that you like men also. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you need to hide it. You feel like you need to lie.
I didn't feel like I needed to hide it. She didn't want people to know, because she knew that she was understanding of it. But she knew how society would treat the idea that she was dating a bisexual man. Not only would I get judged for being a bisexual man, but she would be judged because she chose to be with a bisexual man. And that's why I say bisexuals get disrespected on so many levels, because we can't just live in our truth and say, okay, I'm a bisexual man. There's no point in me even telling people that, because they're already going to say you're gay. So that's why I say I don't really identify with the LGBT, because really the B is really disrespected in the LGBT. People rarely don't accept that, people are attracted to both sex. They feel like you're using somebody for a cover-up. I ain't using nobody for a damn cover-up. I'm a man at the beginning and the end of the day. My sexuality is only part of who I am. I don't identify walking around with any type of sexual sleeve. But some people, feel like because that have happened to people in the past, they deal with these DL men, they kind of put a negative stigma out here. But like I said, if people allow people to be honest without judgment, there probably would not be a DL man. I feel like DL was created through homophobia, judgment, and stigma.
I feel like,
that's what made people become DL.
I feel like you're kind of on the fence. You're kind of like on both sides, and maybe that you haven't come all the way out, because that's a part of you. That's a part of this lifestyle. Coming out is a part of this lifestyle. Coming out means that you don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks about you or what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole purpose
I'm
of
online. I'm literally telling you I'm a bisexual man, but I'm looking in the comments and people are literally saying, no, nigga, you gay. So that's telling me right there that people just don't accept that people are bisexual. It's just that with the world we live in, immediately people forgot the fact that Tank was a whole married man with a child and a wife. They completely forgot about that. All they said was he's gay. He's gay. Why are y'all taking away this man's entire being because of one act that he said that he may or may have not committed? Call him bisexual, call him, a freak, whatever you want to call him. But to just label him as being a homosexual and he doesn't identify as a homosexual, That's not cool.
I think that
you
you're
know what I
taking
mean?
it. I think that you're taking it way too far, caller. So you don't agree when I say that gay is an umbrella term, because I know even lesbians identify as being gay. You know what I'm saying? Like gay is the umbrella term.
I think in the gay community, gay is an umbrella term. But when we're expressing ourselves to the heterosexual community, gay is not an umbrella term. Gay is identified mostly with men who sleep with men. It is not a lesbian is associated with a woman who sleeps with a woman. Yes, maybe as a gay man in the LGBT community, gay may identify everyone under that umbrella, but in reality, we have always associated the word gay with men who sleep with men. So a lot of people will say you're gay because they're saying you're a man who is saying that you slept with a man before. So even if you say, oh, I still sleep with women, or I've been in a relationship with, I don't care, none of that don't matter anymore. That don't matter. That's just all thrown out the door. And I think that's what my biggest issue with this, with coming out. Because what am I coming out for? For somebody to tell me who I am? I already told you who I was, and you still won't tell me who I am. Like, that's the kind of thing that kind of irritates me about the whole idea of coming out. Because you're coming out to say what? I'm a bisexual man, for somebody to turn around and say, you ain't bisexual, you just like women as a cover-up. If I'm coming out and saying I'm a bisexual man, what am I hiding? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not lying to women. I tell them.
So you take offense when you're referred to as like gay or like
a gay man, because I'm not just a gay man. I think that's so disrespectful to put someone in the category as being gay if they're not gay. I have no disrespect towards gay men because they live in their truth. If you're a gay man and you self-identify as a gay man, that's you being honest with yourself. If you are a bisexual man and you know you have an attraction to coochie and booty, or maybe pee, you are telling your truth. Why are people trying to rewrite your truth?
How old are you, Colin?
Why does that matter?
I'm just saying because you know you're so concerned with all the labels and the LGBT and the T. I grew up in a time. I grew up in a time where gay was gay. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like it's an umbrella term. And you're like, oh no, bisexual is bisexual. We have our own lane and etc.
Well, obviously, did they not separate? Did they not give each term a letter?
They did. You know what I'm saying? There's
so
letters.
What is the G? What is the G?
The G is a gay, and it's an umbrella term. Okay.
No. What is the G in LGBT?
It means gay, and it's an umbrella term.
So what is lesbian? What is the L? A lesbian, right?
Yeah, but it's not an umbrella term.
So a lesbian is not an umbrella term, but gay is. So a lesbian can be gay, a bisexual can be gay, a transsexual can be gay, but a gay can be
gay.
You see how that don't even make sense?
It do make sense. The only person not getting it is you.
No, look at your comments. They're not getting it either. You identify as being a gay man.
They said stop worrying about what people say. That's what they said.
I'm not worried about what people say. I'm just speaking up for that bisexual man or that man who is bi-curious.
But why are you speaking up for bisexual man when you say that you don't even identify as a bisexual man? You said if you had to,
no, I'm just saying men who
would be.
If you're bi, to me, if you have an experience with a man once or twice, that is to me bi-curious. But that doesn't even constitute you as being a bisexual because you have to want to do that act. You can see yourself being with a man. Being a bisexual man can be with either or. I could be in a relationship with a man, or I could be in a relationship with a woman. Bi-curious man is not going to be in a relationship with no man. They are just curious about the lifestyle. They may act on it once or twice, and they may never do it again.
Absolutely. They said that you're changing tunes now, caller.
I'm not changing tunes. I didn't even want to give myself the bisexual. You asked me what my sexual orientation is. I said if I would have to identify as anything, I would identify as being maybe a bisexual man. But I don't like using that term because people don't really respect bisexuals. They normally look at them as being greedy. They think of us as thinking that we can have our cake and eat it too. In reality, that is not what it is. I'm a monogamous type person, which means is that when I'm in a relationship, I don't cheat. I've never cheated on a female that I was with a dude, or vice versa. If our relationship ends, I may decide that I want to try, the opposite sex, or the same sex, whatever it is. If we get serious and committed, then I no longer sleep with no one else but them. But people have this stigma that bisexuality is just greedy people who want to be laying it low and spreading it, and like that. And another stigma is that we transfer diseases to people. I'm clean. I've never had an STD a day in my life, and I use condoms all the time with both men and women. So that's another stigma that I think is, labeled on a man that has the attraction to both sex. We are not all just running around here sleeping with women, sleeping with men at our leisure. Some of us are really in committed relationships. We're just honest with ourselves enough to say we like both. And if Tank is saying he was speaking from a perspective of a bi-curious man. Once he stepped onto that realm of having a sexual act, to me, if he's saying he tried it once or twice and he no longer wants to do it again, why are we now going to label this man gay for the rest of his life, knowing that he liked coochie way more than he liked peen?
I understand, Carly. Well, at this part, I'd like to thank you so much for calling in and taking a stance for bisexual men everywhere, okay?
No problem.
Period.
Keep pain.
Okay, period. All right, till next time. Woo! Okay, shout out to the caller all the way from Pennsylvania. Look, if you want to call in, the call-in lines are now open. People texting me and stuff. The call-in lines are now open. It's 209-707-7143. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody here. Who is this? I don't know what that means. We'll figure out after the show, though. We'll figure out after the show what that means. Okay? Let me see. Somebody said, if you are straight, why do you have to suck peen in the first place? I don't know. I guess, some of these straight men, straight identifying men, think about sucking peen. Okay, on period. On period. What's good, Crown Family? Let's get back into the situation, okay? People start calling in and stuff. I guess they don't want to call in, okay, at this moment. I said on this way, okay, on period. So like I was saying, a lot of women, okay, and women, y'all back me up. Back me up on this one, okay? A lot of y'all will not date an openly bisexual or gay man, okay? You just won't. You just won't. Come on, admit it already, okay? Because we already know. That's why there's so much disdain, you know what I'm saying, in the bisexual community. Because once a man comes out, a lot of women don't want to be with them no more. Okay, so they kind of want to stay on the market, and they don't want to be looked at differently in society. Okay, they don't want the label. They don't want the label. They just want their booty hole ate. Okay, they want the groceries ate in peace. That's it. Okay, they want, he just wants the man to slob on his knob. Okay? Tank just wants a man to slob on his knob. Period. Okay? And eat the booty hole like groceries. Okay? A masculine man. Okay? Someone that looks like him, masculine like him. Okay? That's what he out here pushing. Okay? That's what he's out here pushing. Okay? He said if you suck it once or twice, that don't make you gay. That don't make you gay. Boy, stop. That definitely makes you gay, okay? That definitely makes you gay. I will not be moved or swayed. That means that you think about sucking D. Okay? Whether you watched it, you seen it in a movie, or you came across the screen on the internet, if the site may burn the image in your mind and you just think about it all the time, chances are you like men. It is what it is. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with the gay title. I don't see what's wrong with it. Okay? I don't. You guys give it all of that energy. You guys put all those stigmas on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women will leave their man right now if he set them down and told them that he thinks about, never done it, he'd never done it, but he thinks about oral sex with men, okay? And he wants his booty hole munched on, okay? He wants his booty hole munched on and his beefcake lick, okay? He wants his beefcake lick, okay? Come on, ladies, you know that y'all will leave him right where he's standing, okay? Somebody said, if you don't like it, you won't go back for a second. Absolutely. But if you're thinking about it, you're going to keep trying it. Okay, you're going to keep reconsidering, and you're going to keep trying it till you find the dick that you like. You like dick too, okay? That's all I'm saying. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, okay? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Tank, bro. I know you like to get your tank licked, okay? All the sugar over there in the tank is starting to exude from the ass and the anus cavity, okay? Tank, you over there looking dusted and busted, bro, okay? Dusted and busted, okay? Get your dusty ass a protective kit. You definitely need a protective kit, okay? Stop contributing to all the confusion and dust out here on these streets, okay? You see that the caller was clearly confused. Okay? He didn't know if he was bisexual. He didn't know his sexual identity, okay? Like I said, he's trying to create a whole new letter, maybe a couple letters, okay? Maybe we need to spell out a new word, okay, for the community, because all these letters are starting to be confusing. Can we get an umbrella term? Y'all not happy with the gay as an umbrella term? I thought that was the umbrella term, but maybe I'm confused. Okay, on period. Yeah, stop contributing to all the dust and the confusion in the world, okay? Got these men out here just confused, and that ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. Like when you said the booty hole stuff, it was like, okay, Tank a little freaky, okay. Understandable, especially with the grocery movement and everybody out here eating booty holes like groceries. It's no wonder why you try. Like, oh, I want to see if I like getting my booty hole ate, okay? But after the last comments you made about men on men action, okay? You set my gator off, bro. You set the gator off, bro. And my gator has never been wrong, okay? Beyond that, okay, bells and whistles start going off in the palace, okay? The red lights came on and started flashing and shit. It was going down up in here, okay? Comments start coming in. Emails start flying out, okay? Tank, look, bro, if you're not gay, you're surely into some gay shit, okay? And I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Do not shoot the messenger, okay? All I'm asking is that you stop shitting on my community, okay? Do not use us for ticket sales. Do not use us for album sales. Do not stand up, okay, and be so ready to sit your ass down somewhere, okay? You were so ready to sit your ass down when people start calling you gay. You wasn't ready for the backlash, but you like, download my single, sit your ass down somewhere. You knew exactly what you was doing. You knew exactly what you was putting out there. You've been in the game for decades, like I said. And if you're not gay, okay, getting your ass ate is definitely a gateway. Okay? Getting your ass ate is a gateway. Period. What do you think comes after getting your ass ate? I'll wait. What do you think comes after getting your ass ate? Gotta get your ass ate. Okay, on period. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger, okay? It's just crazy how these celebrities push these gay innuendos and then get upset when they're called gay. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he knew exactly the type of things that were going to be said about him after he said what he said, okay? Tank, you're dusted and busted, okay? You're dusted and busted for shaming the community and trying to use us to promote your album, okay? You're dusted and busted for trying to shame the community that you're obviously a part of, okay? We may not got a letter for you yet, but you're definitely in there, okay? It's a whole spectrum of gay shit going on, okay? Oh, period. Your dusty ass needs a break, okay? Your dusty ass needs a break, okay? You need to go ahead and relax that hot, steamy hole and sit your ass down somewhere. Just give it up. Just give it a break, okay? Give it up. We knew you had some sugar in your tank already, bro. It's good. Nobody cares. Like I said, it's 2020, okay? Like Tank, okay? Tank, Tanky Tank, Tanky Tank, Tanky Tank. Tanky Tank like to get his ass ate, okay? Like to get that booty hole much on, okay? Tanky Tank like to get his dusty tank destroyed, okay? Tanky Tank likes his dusty tank destroyed, okay? Tank's dusty tank, okay? Tank's dusty hole, okay? Tank's chocolate turtle, okay? Tank's sticky treasure. I'm not about to play, okay? Tank, at the end of the day, you're attracted to men. You know that you're attracted to men. And that's what makes you gay, okay? Outside of the actions, okay? Outside of living the lifestyle, okay? The thought to think about fellatio from another man, and you would identify as a straight man. You're gay. You're gay. Period. You ended up thinking about it, contemplating and considering. Okay, that makes you gay. Even if you haven't acted on it, it makes you gay. Okay. Period. That makes you gay. Period. And look, Tank, when you finally decide to come out the closet, the same community you out here trying to stand up for will be here to support you. Okay? Period. We'll be right here to support you. We'll be right here to catch you on period. Look, this is the official King Pain. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. We're about to get ready for our Crown Family roll call here in a minute. So, look, the only way I can know that you're here is if you drop crowns in the comments. So if you want to shout out, make sure that you're dropping crowns in the comments. Look, I got just a few more minutes here. If anybody wants to call in, the number is 209-707-7143. I'm about to get into this Crown Family roll call. I'm taking just one more caller if you decide to call in. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? If your man sat you down and said, you know, I've been experimenting with the guy across the street. I let him suck my D twice, but I realized that that's not what I like. I want you. Y'all know good and fucking well Y'all leaving that man. You gonna leave that man. You gonna leave him. Periana. Somebody said Malik Yoba probably sent Tank ass an offering. Somebody said, I think Tank is bisexual. He's definitely bisexual. He's definitely bisexual. There's something going on there, okay? There's definitely something going on there. And he feels so strongly about it that he needs to speak out. And he knew exactly what type of response he's going to get. He's trying to make it okay. He's trying to make it okay. He's out here pushing around confusion, okay? Dust and confusion, okay? Tank is attracted to masculine men, and he wants other masculine men to think that it's okay if you suck dick once or twice. It's probably like his opening line, you know what I'm saying? It's good, it's good. If you suck it just once, you know what I'm saying? You still straight. I mean, you can't knock it until you try it. It's like some pickup lines for him. Someone said he's into both. He's definitely into both. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay? That's really where the problem comes into play when, you know, people try to make like there's something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being gay. And I think people will respect you a lot more if you just came out and was honest with yourself and everybody else. Okay, on period. This is the official Kingpin. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. Okay? Period. Somebody said if you like a tongue in your booty, you like other things in there. Okay, on period. Someone said, first of all, I don't do cheating from no man or no woman, but what I would respect is being told because you will give me a choice to stay or not, but don't be down low and have me looking stupid. Absolutely. And your choice, and let's just be honest, your choice would be to leave. Like a lot of other women's choice out there. And let's just be honest. You want a man to be honest with you? Let's be honest with yourself for a minute. If a man came out to you right now and said that he liked other men, you would not want to sleep with him or anything else to do with him. I'm going to say he needs to just own it. Yes, live in your truth. Live in your truth, bro. In the same community you trying to stick your neck out for, we're going to be here. We're going to be here, okay, to lift you up, okay? On period. This is the official Kingpin. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. I had to go on dust patrol today. Because we got another dusty ass situation. Okay, on period. This is the official Kingpin. This is the home of the lituation where we get that money off the floor. Okay, let's get into this Crown Family roll call. Somebody said, be honest. It's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. But you know, once you decide that you're being gay, there's a lot of things that come along with it. One of them is being looked at different by females. Oh, period. Shout out to Lady T. Shout out to Hot Shot Radio. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow Hot Shot Radio, okay? I got a shout out over there the other day, okay, on period. And I shared them on my wall. Hot Shot Radio. I shared one of these videos on my wall. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Shout out to Beautiful Chanel. Shout out to China Finch. Shout out to Miss Energy TV. Shout out to Nadine Pratt. Shout out to Kizza. Shout out to Sandra Marino. Shout out to Kelly Halbert. Shout out to Glam and Gossip. Shout out to Baking and More. Shout out to Rain Evans. Shout out to This Bitch Crazy. Shout out to Linda McIntosh. Shout out to May Berry. Okay. Shout out to Rain Evans.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
Shout out to Baking and More.
There's money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got eyes to get. She twerk that shit like she trying to pay the rent. She like cats and trips.
Shout out to Juicy Couture.
Long time if you get a girl tip. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Wiggle that back. In them knees.
Shout out to,
You can't no more.
I'm gonna call that name already. Nadine Pratt. Shout out to D1S. Shout out to Nicole James. She was asking some good questions. Okay. Shout out to Kitty K 3700. We're gonna figure out what's going on. Girl. Yes, we got a roll call. That was the roll call. This is the official King Kane. This is the home of the situation where we keep it lit. Okay. Sandra Delvin. Okay, what's popping? The call-in number is 209-707-7143. If you want to call in, I'm taking one more call. Call in right now. Call in right now before the show is over. On period. Puriana to the Purier. We are back on Desk Patrol today. Look, if you haven't got your desk kits, your Dusty Bitch kits, go ahead and order them now, okay? They're selling off the shelves, available everywhere. If you don't have a costume this Halloween, get you a Dusty Bitch kit. It's going to be a lot of dusty holes out this Halloween, okay? It's going to be a lot of dusty holes out this Halloween. On period. Call in on period. Make sure that y'all get your Dusty Bitch kits, okay? Kill. You know what I'm saying? It protects against 99.9% of dust and dust pathogens, okay? On period. Stay healthy this holiday season and protect yourself from dust. Protect yourself from the dust. Don't entertain no dusty bitches, okay? Entertain 0 dusty bitches this holiday season, okay? We're going to be selling dust bitch kits up and through the holidays, okay? On period. We got a whole line of dust products coming out, okay? Dust, and more dust be gone, and dusty ass bitch spray, okay? On period. We got a lot of products coming out. He said, my first time on the show, I'm about to subscribe, okay? On period. Crowd family, welcome Nadine, okay? On period. Look, I'm going to leave this calling number open just a little bit longer. Case we get a call in, but the official King Payne about to get up out of here. You know what? I didn't even post any brandings during the show. I have some pictures I want to say. Did anybody like my thumbnail? Get into the thumbnail, okay? The thumbnail is lit high. The thumbnail is lit, okay? Today on Dusted and Busted, Tank, okay? Did y'all like the show? Did y'all like the topics? Okay, on period. I don't know why I didn't pick these up, okay? Tank on tour talking about how he like to get his dusty taint licked. He like to get his dusty hole licked, okay? He likes men, okay, to chew on his booty hole like groceries, okay? On period, okay? Shauna Brooks outed him for sleeping with a trans woman, okay? Sydney Star of Love and Hip Hop, okay? Sean Brooks said that he likes to have his booty munched on, his Pillsbury cakes munched on. Okay, on period. And he's on tour talking about it. R&B singer Tank just said a man sucked D twice doesn't mean he gay. We're getting text messages. Text messages in the palace, okay, on period. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. This is the official King Payne. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. Shout out to Nepturian looking for a frown. Far, that is my bro. Make sure that you guys go and check him out, okay, on period. He said Tank is one of the girls. What is you saying? Tank is definitely one of the girls. Absolutely. Shout out to Nepturian. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the bro, okay? He has a YouTube channel. He's a content creator, and his content is good, too. He be over there cooking and shit. Got me over here wanting to cook something right now, okay, on period. Somebody said I tried to call. The call-in number is open. It's 209-707-7143. The call-in number is open. I don't understand what the problem is. Are you dialing the right number? I'm looking right at the call-in number. It's definitely open and it's definitely working. Is it the Florida number? Is it the Florida number? Let me know in the comments. Are you calling from Florida? Somebody says the bisexual caller is single. I have no idea. They said it's going to voicemail. Shout out to Hot Shot Radio. He said, let me get the dustpan out. I know that's right. Let me see. Caller, are you calling from Florida? Let me see. Let me see. I don't do this often. I don't do this often. Somebody said the bisexual caller, what's your at? They want to know who you are in the comments. I don't even be asking all them questions. Shout out to Kayla K. She said, hey, love, I finally caught your line.
Please leave your message for...
Okay, period. They didn't answer. Okay, they didn't answer and I don't have time. Shout out to Jazzy J. I didn't see you here earlier. He said he's curious. The caller sounded mad sexy. Okay, is that you in the picture? No, it's not you in the picture, okay? At least use your own photo. She said, King, they calling. It's going to voicemail. I don't know. She said, Jazzy J, I'm dying, okay? Okay, this is the official King Pain. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. Look, I got to get my ass over here to the job, okay? I got to get to work. So until next time, remember, as always, there is money on the... What's going on? What's that? There is money on the floor. There are two phones. Somebody said you're the best on YouTube. Thank you. Shout out to 123 Brittany 456. Okay. Thanks for the love, sis. There is money on the floor. Look, I'm working on an intro video. If you guys know anybody that makes intro videos, let me know. I got somebody working on one right now, but it's expensive. Sure. Shout out to Lord Jesus. He said, what's good, King? What's good, King Pain? I'm good. I'm good. We getting up out of here. You missed the live. Okay, on period. Getting up out of here. You done missed the live.
She's a savage bitch, bundles to the
Okay, on period.
She run for that money, you know she a gore. Bang your knees, bitch, she can take a load. Checking that ass till she can't no more. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back, bend them knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor, give me some more. It's money on the floor, she's taking it, Lord. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. There's 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 money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got ass and hips. She twerk that shit like she trying to pay her rent. She like caps and trips, moving fast and shit. She love you a long time if you get a girl tip. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Wiggle that back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. There's money on the floor. She's taking it, Lord. There's money on the floor. Give me some more. There's money on the floor. 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 Drop that, break that, wiggle that back. Twerk that, work that, break that back. Break that back. Bend your knees, bend the knees. You can't no more. It's money on the floor. She taking the Lord. It's money on the floor. Give me some more. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor.